Hello and welcome to the watch party of Never Stop Climbing Top of the World. I have with me the very talented cast of the music video. Now that we have hit 500K views, we have thought of watching it together. No doubt that
Oh,
we have all no doubt that we have all watched it like multiple times already, but this is the time we do it together with the cast of Never Stop Climbing. I have with me Romeo Katukaran, the director, producer, and actor of the music video. I have with me Oscar and Miguel, Angela, and Christina. Thank you so much for joining us today, all of you, and let the watch party begin. So, are we all excited to hit the play button?
Yeah, so excited.
Got the money? Money received. Done deal.
Wow, now that's a really suspenseful beginning, I must say. I mean, the story has started to build up. Behind Janice in the video, there's Miguel, if I'm not wrong. And Oscar comes on call, right?
Yes. So I'm the one giving Janice the money, and Miguel is her bodyguard. And so Miguel makes the phone call.
Yeah.
So what was this? I mean, what was the ideation? Whose ideation was it, Romeo? I mean, the entire idea behind the scene of having a goon there, and I think Oscar is the goon.
this was not a particular person's idea. Last time we talked, right? When I went to meet to Oscar, we have some ideas and we bring together some more new things on it and new ideas on it. Add up. Finally, we decide we can go on this kind of, And he said that he have one boat.
Right.
So when we watched that ambience, it was perfect for that. And
Well, I must say you all look very cool in the video. And Oscar and Miguel, was it your first time in acting such a role of a goon? And Miguel, for you, for a bodyguard, was it your first time in acting such a thing, or have you done it earlier?
So my first time was in Colombia to one of my friends' video. He made a cover, but it wasn't like this, like acting. It was more like you are in a party and we just filming you. But this one, I'm gonna say yes, it's my first time in a video and I enjoy it.
Perfect. Oscar, what about you?
No, actually, I've never been in front of the camera in a music video. I've always been behind the camera,
Okay.
directing and content creating and stuff. So this is my first time being in front of the camera. So it was very interesting. I did kind of feel like I already had a little bit of experience just because of my past, but yeah, it was really interesting, and I can't wait to do it again. Hopefully, there's more opportunities.
Well, for a first timer, it was a great show. I mean, for a first time, it was very great. Now, there's this very interesting fun part when all of you just run away. And Oscar talked about it in the previous interaction that how actually when the shoot was going on, there was no siren sign, and you just had to enact and run in a manner that yes, there is a siren. But Miguel, we haven't heard your perspective of the story. So how was your experience about that?
Yeah, my experience was like the same because we didn't hear the sirens from the police, and we had to shoot like 4 times, 5 times the same scene. And for me, it was funny because the lady was in heels and she couldn't run, so I have to push her to make like we're running because we were in the harbor, and in the harbor is like tables, like wood, and she was in heels, and it was very difficult for her to run.
Yeah, I'm sure. Now, Romeo, you enter, like your entry in the frame is very intriguing. You come with a cigar roll in your mouth, and I mean, wow, what a wonderful scenario. How was your experience? Was it also your first time doing something like this?
Yes.
Yes, yes. It's my first experience like that because I'm not a smoker, and I thought that when we shoot those kind of sequence, the cigar is make more impact on that character, and once we did that, it looks good. But thing is, it's very hard to lighting up there to the cigar. So too much windy over there, and trying to lightning, but it works, but it's take more take for that.
Yes. Great. Let's resume the video. I really want to see.
Hey, buddy, what's the matter with you? Didn't you see me coming? What is wrong with you? Didn't you see me coming? Are you blind? Do you want to get hit by a car? Is that what you want? Are you trying to get hit by a car? Just gonna walk across the street? You're not paying any attention to where you're going? Oh, look at me, I'm in a colorful hoodie. You don't see this big car? You don't see this big car?
Well, that's a very that's a very exciting role, Angela. You literally thrash onto him.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think in real life you're such an aggressive person. You seem to be very sweet and calm to me. How difficult, or I mean, how different was it to acquire this angry woman role?
Yeah, that's so not how I am in real life at all. I don't think I've ever yelled at anybody while I was driving before, even like, if somebody was to like, cut me off or do something crazy. I'm really not like a road ragey type. But this was at the end of our first day, and Romeo was just kind of like, just yell at me. He was like, just, whatever, like, yell at me, say like, what, are you blind? What can't you see? But yeah, so that was pretty much all just improvised. Just kind of like whatever came out, and I just like channeled all my inner road rage driver. It was fun. It was really fun because again, that's not how I am in real life at all. So it was kind of fun to have that released.
Also, this scene is like that really, like, that push the video needed, because up till now, the suspense had finally built up that, Oscar and Miguel came as a goon, they exchanged those bags full of money, and then, I mean, there's suddenly a woman out of nowhere who's almost about to hit Romeo. So I mean, that's a good role. Okay, let's resume.
You don't see this big car. What's wrong with you?
I climbed the ladder and I won't ever turn back. A silver platter, there's nothing now that I lack, and all that I want is coming my way. Nobody can bring me down now. Do you want to be somebody? This world goes round and we lose see. I'm climbing, I'm on the top of the world. The rules, they follow me. Can everybody see? I'm climbing, I'm on the top of the world. The rules, they follow me. Can everybody see? I'm climbing, I'm on the top of the world. The rules, they follow me. Can everybody see? I'm climbing.
Well, those are some really exciting moves. I mean, I remember Angela mentioning in our previous interaction that she is not that of a dancer and she does not really have those moves in her. But I totally think you were lying, Angela. You got some great moves over there.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Or I'm just really good at pretending that I can dance, I guess.
Very excited to see Christina's part now.
Oh
And,
yeah, that's the good stuff.
And Romeo, I must say, I mean, I just noticed that your costume and your shoes, I mean, everything is so fancy. And I mean, what a lovely outfit.
You'll have it all. The world is yours for the taking. Enjoy your life. Memories we're making. Break all the rules. They hold you back and you know it. Yeah, your true self needs some nights to grow. I know you wonder just how I made it this far. My only secret is just to be who you are and live your whole life the way that you want. Nobody can bring you down now if you know that you're somebody. This world goes round and we lose our sense of time. Above the ground, but nothing can go wrong.
So that's a pretty interesting role, Christina. And I must ask, do you actually love music and you know how to play a guitar? Because that's what you enter in frame with.
I mean, I can play a little bit. I would say my skills are beginner. But I feel like they almost made a mistake giving me that guitar because I feel like I just kept playing with it in between takes. It was not tuned, but it was fun to pretend, and I can play a little bit. So, you know, I was just being an actor pretending I was this great street musician when in real life, I don't know if I could do that without some more lessons, but yeah.
Great. So Romeo, what's your take on the role of Christina and Angela? I mean, both of them are, I mean, equally the star of the video. So what's your take on their role? How did you ideate this that, you know, Christina is going to come as a street artist, Angela is going to just come all yelling at you? So how
Yeah, once I get the song, you know, when I listen the lyrics, you know, I plan how to shoot this. Then, you know, this is kind of motivating lyrics, right? And so first version, I thought I can motivate a girl and I need to get a situation to go there. That's why I just find a situation to get money and go there. And then she start yelling. And then I just trying to say, no, I don't have time for that. Just come and, you know, something. I thought those kind of ideas. Then, and I bring up with that. And then the second portion, I just want to go, I just go on that way and motivate someone else too. So that's why I bring two, you know, heroines to do that part.
Great, that's a great thought. Let's resume.
Here on the top of the world, the rules they follow me. Can everybody see? I'm climbing, I'm on the top of the world. The rules they follow me. Can everybody see? I'm climbing, I'm on the top of the world. The rules they follow me. Can everybody see? I'm climbing, I'm on the top of the world.
Great. I mean, I'm sure this particular location here would have been a very busy area. And I mean, having three beautiful people dancing together would have really made people stop and stare and watch what is happening. And I mean, the song was obviously very catchy and I'm sure it would have been playing at that time. So how was that entire street scenario like?
So This one, once we get the location, we don't know where we need to shoot it. We walk with our crew, all our crew, we all people are walking together. And when we see a nice location, we start up there. So that is the entire music video we did it, except the studio part. So we just go and when we find a good location, when we thought that this is very nice, and me and Nouri and Angela and Christina, we thought that this is nice, then we can start up there, So Chicago downtown is a best location ever. They have a lot of views everywhere, so that's what we're trying to capture on our video.
Great. Now, as actors, Christina, I'm coming to you. As actors, I mean, when you are performing, literally shooting on the street and there are people, I mean, now obviously both of you are very seasoned actresses, but does it still make you nervous, or does it still gets you a little, or does it feel great that,
Like a combination of feelings. And I was going to say this particular location where the videos paused was probably my favorite. Like, I think it just looks so cool and feels like you're on top of the world a little bit, but kind of, yeah, I feel like a combination of, you're trying to remember what you have to do, but there's like these external factors. And I feel like people were watching us at this point because there's like steps like beyond the camera there where people can sit. So it was kind of like, we were excited doing what we were doing, but also like having to keep a level head and not get too caught up with, everything happening outside of the video shoot. I think sometimes I was nervous. Yeah. Like, just because it's not every day you see people downtown filming a music video. And I feel like even with the guitar scene, there were lots of people crossing there, and some people like stopped and they were like, what is going on? Because we had like a speaker with the song playing. So yeah, there was a lot of feelings that I felt personally, like remembering my job and role and what I need to do, but also like having fun and not getting too carried away with our spectators or audience.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Great. How was your experience, Angela?
Yeah, so kind of like what Christina said, it's a little bit of both. I think that it both makes you a little nervous, but it also fuels you a little bit to give a better performance. I'm originally a theater actor, and in the last couple of years, I've done more film, and I haven't really done a lot of theater. And obviously, when you're doing film, you don't have an audience necessarily. And sometimes I do miss that, having that human presence that's watching you. So it was kind of cool to have a little bit of an audience, even though we were filming and not doing theater, because it really does, like, it gives you energy and it makes you want to do better and put on a good show.
Great. That's true. And not just a little bit audience, now you have an audience worth 500K views. So that's huge.
Which is so crazy.
Let's resume.
The rules they follow me. Can everybody see? I'm climbing, I'm climbing.
Hey buddy, how are you?
Who are you?
Me?
Who are you? Answer my question. Who are you?
I am your new boss.
Some sense of time above the ground, but nothing can go wrong here on the top of the world. The rules they follow me. Can everybody see? I'm climbing, I'm on the top of the world. The rules they follow me.
Wow, I see some really beautiful pictures of Angela and Christina just coming in. I really want to know how is it to like have co-actors, and I mean, I'm sure both of you built a great bond, as we can see in these pictures through the shoot. So how was your experience just working with each other?
It was so fun. I feel like I was able to make a new friend. I think I mentioned in our previous interview that I had never met Angela prior to this, so it was just great. And even Romeo, it was so great and work with you too. So it was great. I hope to do more with Angela, and I just feel like supporting other artists is such a great gift to have.
Angela,
Oh,
how's your
yeah.
experience? How was your bond with?
Yes. Oh my gosh. I feel like we instantly clicked and we got along so well. And yeah, like we mentioned in our previous video, we definitely helped each other out a lot throughout the shoot, whether it was helping, be each other's curtain as we changed, or hyping each other up for like our solo shots with the camera. It was a lot of like support, and it's always really nice. I feel like there's often a stigma, especially in the entertainment world, about, women competing and, being catty. But that was certainly not the case here. And it was so nice to have a sister in this filming experience. And I just love that. I love women supporting women. And I think that if that happened more often, the world would be a better place.
Wow. That's really so beautiful. And if that happens, we would just all be on top of the world. Oscar and Miguel, my last question for this interaction. How was your experience working with?
So my experience was good. I like it. I enjoy it. How I say it is my second experience. But yeah, it was cool, and I've grown as a person. And I would like to enjoy or do something in the future as a model or as an actor. That's good for me.
Perfect. Oscar, your last words?
Everything was a great experience. We were such a great team. We worked in the past, Romeo and I, and we just connect really well. We have really good chemistry. We have good friendship, and our ideas are just when we sit down at a table and start throwing ideas at each other. It's amazing how he's so creative. He has so many things in his mind that he wants to put everything all at once, but then we have to break up and be like, okay, let's separate things a little bit and so that it can flow correctly and it can make sense. But he knows exactly what he's doing. He's doing it with films. He's doing it now with music. So I congratulate Romeo for all his hard work and dedication. Congratulations that the music video is now at 500,000 views. So if he ever needs any assistance on anything, I'll be more than happy to assist him and help him out. But yeah, overall the cast was amazing. The producer, the camera team was amazing too, very respectful. And we just had such a good time filming it, and we can't wait for part 2, because I guarantee you there's probably going to be a part 2, because he is not going to be my boss. And I gotta take that money back. He stole my money.
Well, would so love a part 2 to this. Romeo, you totally owe us a part 2 now.
Yeah, of course, because in 9 days we hitting on 500K views in 8 days, right? So definitely, people love this. So we need to plan for our second part.
Well, on that note, thank you so much, everyone, for this lovely video, the watch party, the lovely interaction. And thank you, Romeo, for just bringing bringing all of this to us. Looking forward to the part 2 now, and see you guys while promoting the part 2. Okay.
Bye.
Thank you for joining. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.